Ashe, top of the day. How are we? Hi, I'm Kat. I am an Oracle Guidance. I'm spreading awareness of how to break the box, which is what you live in, the matrix labyrinth. What you see is an illusion and a lie. What you are is fragments of infinite separated in this body. Your bodies. You're me, I'm you. At the end of the day, we are all energy. Why would a planet go out of its way to prove to you how powerless and weak you are and broken if you weren't? Think about it. 2 + 2 = 4, not 5. Remember who you are. Start breaking free from all of it. Realize what people say to you is not personal. It's a reflection of where they are, perception, and their game and their awareness. It's nothing to do with you except for what they see. It's not really relative unless you have a lesson that you need to learn. What are you taking away? What are you walking away in? Are you walking away in anger? Are you walking away in resentment, hurt, betrayal? The biggest thing is changing patterns and moving forward. 3. 3s are significant if you are seeing 3s. 3s are divinity. 3 is the Trinity, but not in the Trinity that we know. You know, more like mother, father, child, right? Sun, moon, earth. Your divinity, divine feminine rising, right? But the only way to break out of the box is to break the patterns. Patterns and cycles are level 1, chapter 1, 3D, 4D consciousness. The patterns and cycles are the relationships that you are in, that you are not aligned with. They are lessons and tests. Whether it be narcissistic or just plain toxic or whatever. Whether it be your parents, your children, your best friends, your co-workers, your husband, your wife. It doesn't matter. If it is classified as a relationship, it is a lesson or a test. You have to find yourself and align with yourself and truly become one to realize, because otherwise you are not in the state of love, because love is not an emotion, it's a state of being. Yeah, we have karmic ties as well. Children need to come first. Trust that that's part of the plan. Alternate, our inner child needs to come first. Yeah, so karmic ties. And I say this all the time to mothers, because when you have children that are still in home, it's very hard to align yourself because you have to detach, right? And it's hard to detach if you feel you have a responsibility. When you realize, though, that the responsibility is more of just being present and being in the now, then detaching is quite simple. Because detaching isn't not loving. Detaching is standing in your own power, per se. Like, just, you're not wishing ill, you're not wishing good, you're not wishing anything, you're just detached. It's not a part of you. That's where you stand in boundaries. Karmic ties are continuous cycles, right? Your karmic balance is what you choose. When you have children, though, this is what the matrix does. It keeps you putting it and projecting it out, taking care of others on a constant versus looking in and taking care of yourself. Because if you take care of yourself, that would be selfish. And so that keeps mothers at bay more than anything else. And that's what's designed to do. So I always say, when they leave the nest, it's time to be an eagle and let them fly. Seriously, because you can't sit, wait, and whatever for any of it. Like, you have to let them fly. Including your inner child. You have to let your inner child fly in the fact that you have dimmed down your light, changed who you are to fit this indoctrinated, conditioned character that's been told to you, and you are not letting your weirdness show, and it's making you miserable in that sense. We all have to realize that weirdness is what makes us unique, and that is what we need to embrace, because weirdness isn't weird, it's just us being unique and being in the now. We do have higher callings, and clarity is what we seek. 10 for completion. You're in chaos, you're seeking the clarity. If there is chaos in your head, then you're obviously, in a bad energy, right? So clarity is key. Clarity is where you need to be. Oh, like, where are you? I see you. Do we have any questions? Holistic health wise? Mirrors. So yeah, we all start out in 3D, right? You cannot truly find a true alignment with anyone or anything, including yourself, until you transpire and transcend the 3D, 4D, 5D level 1. Remember, 3D is face value. What you see is what you get. 4 is where you start asking the questions, awareness, divergent. And 5D is where you begin to align mentally, physically, emotionally, mind, body, and soul. We've changed the patterns. We've changed the cycle. We're taking accountability. We're doing the shadow work, right? The mirrors are just things that we have been projected onto, that we have taken on as ourselves. None of it is ours. Absolutely none of it is ours. Never was. It's from the game. Nope. Not happening. Anyone have any questions? Communication. Communication is a huge thing, right? How we communicate is a huge thing. Specifically, right? How we say our words, how our voices, our demeanor. But that's the thing. It's like, as much as we're conscious of how we are, we also have to be conscious of people around us that may not be listening to what we're saying, or be manipulative about it, or gaslighting. So there's lots of different things that we have to be aware of and, decipher, right? Anyway. Well, hey, Avatar Girl. That's been a long time. I'm amazing. How are you? My goodness gracious, Avatar Girl. How are you? I haven't seen you in, I feel like, forever. Girl, I was ready to sign off and be like, all right, I'm just going to go on the beach. You want to see my view? Alright, baby girl, so it looks like you might be doing some work on yourself. I have 7, so there's been some alignment within yourself, within the mirror, within your self-confidence and self-esteem. We're feeling more aligned with who we are. But the energy right now is crazy. I want you to know that. 10, the planets are activating. Yeah. So remember to always surrender, Avatar Girl. We have to surrender. What are we surrendering? We're surrendering the control that it's already there. Like, we release the fear. We surrender any kind of fear, right? Any kind of fear or any of that. 10 is for completion. So whatever you're manifesting or striving onto the new chapter, right? Excellent. So love this. Awesome. I love YouTube. So apparently, yeah, it's glitching. It's whatever. All right. I guess we will resume later on when I don't glitch. All right. We're going to do the beach thing. Ashe, I love you, and I will probably come back later today, give or take, but I will be tomorrow AM, like always. If you would need or like a session, I have availability for even just a question, so check out the website. It's linked in the profile. I love you.